One of the crucial parts in real estate is negotiations. Now, having a good real estate agent who can market your property, who can present the house really well, perhaps someone's got a flair to design, an eye to detail, is obviously critical. But once you've passed that stage, what happens is you start getting buyers through. You need to know how you are negotiating with these people. Negotiations actually start when you either get an inquiry or get that first phone call for that property, or a general inquiry from someone in the community. You have to understand that general inquiry could potentially be an inquiry on behalf of a purchaser who is actually interested in one of your clients' homes. So, how you handle that, what to say, when to say, what not to say is really critical. You need to understand and train yourself to be a good negotiator, which is really critical part. Now, it hasn't happened, or it doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time. You need to put efforts into it, plus your real life experience in the trenches. When you actually get thrown in there, in the battlefield, you need to understand what sort of things that you can actually learn from. What are the ideas that you can develop into actions, and how you can absolutely protect your clients through the negotiations. I'll tell you a story. A small thing from a point we get a phone call about a property where someone's asking some information as an owner of a similar property in the area could potentially be someone getting some information out on the real value of a property, which is not an above market value, but that information could potentially go out to the actual purchaser who has not come forward. As a negotiator, you need to be able to understand that why that person's calling you. Understanding everyone's why is critical. When we are negotiating on a sale, we do understand that there's a why. When someone's making an offer, why? When someone's coming to the inspection, you need to understand their why. You need to understand when, why, what. All these basics can be applied in every aspect of life. So critical part is to understand and read between the lines, read the play. All right, so negotiations is not just when you negotiate at the time of the sale with the buyer. Negotiations do happen throughout. Sometimes the negotiations are just tiny and minute throughout the sale, whether the purchaser wants to bring other people back to see the property again. You need to understand and read between the lines whether it is a concerning part that they want to come back and how you're going to handle it, or some of the times where the building inspection report has come back. And we've seen many times where some building inspectors have gone a little too harsh on the property, where it's actually not requiring a certain amount of work, but they've listed a few items and they've provided dollar figure to the purchaser that it might cost them to fix that, where we jump in rather than